Alright everyone, what's going on? I'm pretty excited to do this video. It's something a little different, but still sticks to the theme of my channel. And because obviously I normally make dinosaur videos, but considering Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is Dreamworks, I got a bunch of people saying it isn't, but no, it is. I figured I'd make like a full-on Dreamworks video of upcoming things that we're gonna see, and stick around till the end if you are just a dinosaur fan, because that is when I'll get into the juicy dinosaur news, obviously. But I would like to talk about other DreamWorks projects. So, tomorrow, I believe, February 21st, is it? A new Puss in Boots short is releasing when the DVD comes out on digital. So, an all-new short. You can actually also purchase the actual DVD on February 28th. But, to each their own, I guess. But, yeah, this new short kind of focuses on how Puss in Boots loses one of his lives, and it features like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Puss in Boots, Perrito, and Kitty Softpaws, and yeah, they kind of just look for this trident, they go after it, and there's a big fight like on a pirate ship, so it's pretty fun to watch. But yeah, honestly, after watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, it kind of bumped the Shrek franchise up to like my top 3 favorite movie franchises. My first being Jurassic World, obviously. Second is How to Train Your Dragon. But yeah, speaking of actually, spoilers, okay. If for the ending of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, they obviously sail off to far, far away. So it's kind of hinting there's going to be a Shrek 5 movie coming. I don't think we know the date yet. Apparently it was going to be this year, but considering Puss in Boots just released, I kind of doubt that. We'll have to wait and see. But some dates we do have: Kung Fu Panda 4, March 8th, 2024. Now, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy kind of felt like they gave Po a really good ending to his story. But obviously, there's still more to be told. And if you want actually more, there is a series on Netflix right now called Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight, which also stars Jack Black. So I would recommend watching that. Now, there is going to be a live-action How to Train Your Dragon. The upcoming live-action take on the story will follow a young Viking who aspires to hunt dragons and how he unexpectedly friends a young dragon. Mark Platt and Adam Siegel are set to produce under Platt's production company, Mark Platt Productions. And there's even more good news for fans. The release date for How to Train Your Dragon live-action movie has already been announced. It's expected to premiere in theaters on March 14th. 2025. Now, if you can't wait, there is actually a new How to Train Your Dragon related to the franchise series going on Peacock right now, which is How to Train Your... Oh, no, it's not How to Train Your... It's Dragons: The Nine Realms. And we're actually getting a Season 5 on March 1st, I believe. This is a Season 5 trailer right now. People have their varying opinions on it. I don't want to give mine because I'll probably get a bit of hate in the comments. But look, I do kind of like it because it brings new content, because things are a bit dry at the moment, but DreamWorks is just pushing stuff out. So it's not all the best, but DreamWorks has been pretty top tier at the moment. So I'm pretty excited for everything that's to come. And it keeps because I play the Ludia How to Train Your Dragon game, which Nine Realms actually brings content to that game. So we've got like the Featherhide Dragon, the Mist Twister, the Gembreaker, which I got those dragons, which is really fun. But finally, you've probably been waiting. Jurassic Park 30th anniversary. Something is coming. It's definitely coming. And this is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous 2. Now, the title is, I'm sure, in the works. It's not entirely confirmed it's going to be Camp Cretaceous 2, but Chris Pugh from Jurassic Outpost, who, kind of works alongside them, has said next year, 2024, will be the year for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous 2. This was after discussing a new trademark that was Chaos Theory, so it could be called Jurassic World Chaos Theory. But yeah, with some detective work, thanks to Swerve, which he made a video on about 6 months ago, so it's pretty late. But I figured it could be this, which reads, Sydney is a charismatic, witty, former child actor who has shifted her focus to telling stories from behind the camera. Despite having a tragic experience protecting her friends from a wild animal that left her with one arm, Sydney doesn't let it stop her from enjoying the great outdoors. She understands the power of her voice and uses her platform to raise awareness for environmentalism. When Sydney isn't busy fighting climate change, she can be found hanging out with her friends and exploring national parks. She's 19 years old and is open ethnicity at this time. So yeah, it has been over 2 years since Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 1 came out. Wow, honestly, wow. But yeah, coming up this year, it will be 3 years by September, I believe. And as we did mention before, as is the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, we do have some things that could be revealed. So, whether this be toys, games, but I think most of us are kind of hoping for a movie or series project to be announced. And I believe this Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous 2, in quotation marks, could be that reveal. And I'm sure a lot of fans would be hyped to hear that, most definitely. Now, as for the characters in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, I believe we kind of wrapped up their story, I mean, they were stranded on an island for over 6 months, where they were then pushed to another island for a couple of weeks. Or was it a month? I don't even know. But yeah, I think they've been through enough stuff in their life where it's just, if they're going to appear in the show, it might be cameos, and I think we're going to focus on this new character called Sydney, along with her friends. But yeah, like, the campers, most of them are adults now. Or Darius is is he 15 now? Something like that. But actually, no, they would be adults if they decide to do the show in 2023. But if they decide to do the show in the timeline of 2018 when the dinosaurs are just escaping, when they were sent off to the mainland and whatever, then Darius is still 15, whatever. But the rest are mostly adults. And, I mean, it kind of makes sense to get them to have cameos. I mean, Jen Ortega is trending, so bring as many of the campers back, I guess. And Jen Ortega did do the voice of Brooklyn. And honestly, I haven't even watched Wednesday, to be honest. But I've watched the new Scream movie and stuff. But yeah, we kind of do have a look at what the campers look like as adults. So whether they bring in these models and have them as cameos would be super awesome. But I think we're going to focus on an entirely new story. And this could be similar to Battle at Big Rock. We know it was a campsite, and if this is Camp Cretaceous 2, then it'd be the perfect place, We have Allosaurus and Zooceratops, and it would only make sense for the king herself to return to see Rexy. So I think that would be awesome, considering we all know they're on the mainland. But, yeah, what do you all think of these upcoming Dreamworks projects? I am super excited. Please let me know in the comments below, which one are you looking most forward to? I would probably have to go with Camp Cretaceous. I'm not sure how I feel about the How to Train Your Dragon live action, but yeah, everything else, it's so awesome. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.